Oh my God. I love this show. I love this show. When the premiere came on, I got so excited. There's a lot of shows that I really like that's on television right now, especially on the CW. I'm a CW nut. I love CW. So, but I swear to you, man, this show is slowly climbing up in my top 5 favorite television shows of all time. I just love this show. I love it so much. But let's get into it. First thing, I loved where this show picked up because on the season finale of last year, they did that time jump and it was 6 years ahead, and we knew we were going to pick up around there at some point. I was hoping they would do flashbacks or something like that to what happened, but they picked the show right up as soon as the storm hit and Clark coming right out of it. You know what I mean? Everybody left her, went up in orbit, and she couldn't make it into the bunker and everything like that. It picked up right there to show you what she had to deal with immediately after that storm hit. Yeah, so it was crazy because she was in survival mode. You know, she was just by herself, felt like she's the only person left in the world. We find out that's not true because what they did was they set it up. I love how she was just like, I hate that she felt like she had to kill herself because she gave up. She was giving up. I'm like, don't give up. No, I mean, although that building collapsed even more on where the bunker was, you know your family is in there, or your mom and the rest of the people you know that's in that bunker. There's no way I would have gave up on that. There's no way. I would have kept trying to dig my way through that stuff or do whatever I could do. But I mean, I know they're still alive. I gotta survive. I'm never going to shoot myself. You know what I mean? So there are going to be some spoilers in this. I should have said that from the beginning. If you didn't watch the episode, do not watch this review. Come back later. But yeah. So they just saw what she was going through, and she had a hard time. Then she finds this village that seemed like the radiation. Well, the storm prime fire didn't really wipe it out, but what it did do was it killed the people who were there. Radiation got to them; they couldn't survive. And then we see this little girl who survived, and we know where that girl come from at the end of the season finale last season. Yeah, she was, you know, the bear trap, and then that little girl jumping on her vicious like she was gonna kill her. She couldn't speak English. You know, next thing they do, they go up to everybody that's on the remainder of the ark out in orbit, and a couple of things was some surprises. I kind of had a feeling Echo and Bellamy was going to get together. Up there for 6 years, we already know Echo had a thing for Bellamy. He helped her out. She's probably his type. You know, you remember back in the mountain. So, you know, I knew that was going to happen. But I think the thing that surprised all of us was Amori and Murphy being at odds. Who saw that happening? They were so in love, man. But I like that from a story perspective. Throw something in there, throw a wrench in it. I mean, over 6 years, anything can happen. How many shows have we seen where a couple that's together in the first season are not together by season 3, 4, 5, or 6? So it makes sense. Things happen. We're not going to get all that backstory. We might get some flashbacks. We might get more flashbacks of what happens in the bunker, up in orbit. So, you know, that's cool. They leave room for that. That's interesting. That plays well for the story and the writers. So they can do some flashbacks at any moment and give us stuff that we were missing. But yeah, so that was a big surprise. Murphy's still my boy. I like him. He's one of my favorite characters on here. Not my favorite character, but one of, just because his story arc. You know, I wanted him to die in those first couple of episodes. I'm like, this dude has to die. He was killing people, and he's just not right. Couldn't get right. But later on, when him and Jaha was looking for the Island of Light, I just really started, I'm like, you know what? This dude's a survivor. You know what I mean? I'm starting to like him. He wants redemption. He wanted redemption. He really did. But Bellamy and Echo, I love Echo. I love Echo. I'm going to speak about the women of the 100 in a minute. But I love Echo. Oh, I love that girl. Oh. But anyway, other than that, Monty and Harper, they're still good with each other. You know, they're afraid to go back down to Earth because they don't know what's going on. Radiation's blocking the radio waves from getting out so they can hear all the transmissions that Clark has been sending them since, you know, she came up out of the sand. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's cool to see all that. I can't wait for everybody to get back together. That's what these shows do so good nowadays. They do good at separating everybody. And then things are happening with all of them. And then when they meet back up, you just want them to tell each other everything they've been through. But they don't really have time for that. So we're sitting there like, oh, this person don't know what they've been through. They don't know what's going on. It's nerve-wracking sometimes. I'll be sitting there like, tell them about this. Tell them about that. Let them know what you've been through. Let this person know. You know what I mean? But that works good in story perspective because we know what they've been through. The characters don't, and we're having feelings for them watching it as the audience. And we're sitting there like, no, they just don't understand. So it does something for us. That's really for us. It really is. But getting back into the show. Oh, the bunker. They didn't even show too much. The last shot of this episode was Octavia. Octavia is so, as they like to say, badass. She's bad in every sense of the word that they use when they use meaning good. She's pretty, she's cute, she's gorgeous, she's fierce. She's, oh man. Octavia, how can you not like Octavia? Remember the first season when she used to be like the youngest, one of the youngest ones, and she was just walking around and full of life because, oh my God, we're back on Earth. And then all of a sudden she starts getting attacked, and Lincoln, don't y'all miss Lincoln? Lincoln was stalking her, and he taught her how to fight. When he was teaching her how to fight, I was like, she's going to be one of the best fighters on the show. For some reason, I had that feeling she was going to be one of the best fighters on the show. But everybody respects her. She won the tournament. She's shown that she could command and she can lead, so she's had training and fighting for multiple people. So she's a force to be reckoned with. And she's also a force of nature. You know what I mean? She's just beautiful. She's beautiful, and she's diddly. Best combination in the world. But yeah, let me talk about the women of the 100. I don't think there's been a show where I had a crush on this many female characters in the show. I love every single one of them. As soon as they pop up on screen, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. All right, look, Clark, definitely love Clark. Echo, big crush on Echo. Amori, oh my goodness, love her. Octavia, how can I not? The list goes on, man. It goes on. Clark's mom. Remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze? Back when I was a kid, oh my gosh, she played April O'Neil. Oh my gosh, I had a crush on her. But every woman, Raven, how can I forget Raven? Every single woman. Remember Lexa? Luna was my chick. I really like Luna. Then she went nuts, and she's like, everybody's gonna die if I win this tournament. Luna, I loved Luna. Echo and Luna, I got a thing for them. Well, I got a thing for all of them, to be honest with you, because as soon as they show Octavia, forget everybody else. Octavia's it. I love the women of the 100. And this is one of those shows where women take the center stage. I mean, not just Clark being like the main character, Clark and Bellamy, but not just Clark, but all the women. They got some powerful, strong women, and every character on the show is so different. That's why I like it. It's just like Lost. No character was the same. Every character was different, and they're juggling a lot of characters. And you take a liking to all of them. It's kind of hard to have one solid favorite. It really is. I didn't expect for Bellamy to get any of Clark's messages or anything like that. We gotta wait, people. We gotta wait. What, they're gonna give us them getting together at the beginning of this season, the first episode? Yeah, right. Come on. So he's with Echo now. We know that's gonna play out bad in the future, especially if Clark and Bellamy get around each other again and something starts happening like we all want. But I just hope Echo don't have to die. I really do. I hope she don't go into this jealous rage or something like that. Wouldn't that be something if Echo and Bellamy had a baby? But what do you expect? It's been 6 years. He don't even know if Clark's alive, so I don't blame him. Don't blame Bellamy at all. But yeah, I can't wait for that. We're not going to talk about Bellamy and Clark getting together until they have some scenes where they reunite and we see how they look at each other, see the situation, what it is, and who's involved with who. Clark just might find another chick that she likes, man. She's been running through. But yeah, I love this show. The premiere episode was really good. I mean, it showed that what Clark been through. We got a little bit of everything, except for people in the bunker. But it's chaos down there, man. They're living like some gladiators from back in the day. You know what I mean? It's very primal down there. But I want to see what's up with Jaha. I want to see what's up. It's just, I feel like that's what we're going to open up with probably the next episode next week. Right into the bunker, right into the bunker. I could talk about this show forever, and I've been talking for a long time now. It's been almost 10 minutes. Love this show. Cannot wait. Got a whole week. Can't wait to next week. It's definitely one of my favorite shows. Out of all the shows in the week, I'm waiting for the 100. It's like 100, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., 100. Number one show I wait for every week. I'm so glad it's back. Anyway, that's my review of Season 5 premiere of The 100. Can't wait for episode 2. I usually do a season premiere, the season premiere review, and then I do like the season finale review. I might have to review every single episode of the 100. I love this is like one of my favorite shows on right now, if not my favorite show on television right now. So I might do every episode, man. Some people have been asking me to do reactions to each episode. Sometimes I got people in here, they're doing stuff and everything while I'm watching my shows. But I might think about it. I might think about doing that. Of course, I didn't do the premiere episode, but I might do that, you know. I live tweet, so follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. I live tweet about the show, so I mean that might be good enough. I really don't do reactions to shows, and then sometimes if an episode or something or a trailer isn't really getting me, I won't even upload the reaction sometimes because I'm just sitting there looking at it and I'm not excited or anything like that. But the 100, definitely, I'll be going off, man. Love this show, love it. But I think I'm going to do a review for every episode, but I don't know about reactions. I really don't. At least the season finale, I might do a reaction of that whole thing. That seems justifiable. I should have done a reaction to the season premiere too. But yeah, I think I'm going to do every episode of the 100. So you guys will know next week if I do. I love this show. The show's so good. It's written so well. It's written so well. So anyway, see you next time.